Welcome to Reflections Take a Minute, Season 4, Episode 1. Every year, I take time out during the Ramadan season, as you know I'm Muslim, to pause all the other segments on the podcast and strictly dedicate it to bringing you reminders from the Quran, from the Hadiths, from the lessons of the Prophet, as a way to just help us rejig our faith and to keep ourselves reminded of what is important as we continue to fast. This year is not going to be any different, but this year I want to focus on the 99 names of Allah. So I'm going to be sharing some names of Allah with you. I will talk about the meaning, I will talk about how we can use it in our lives, and I will talk about, how we can impute it in our dua as well. As you know, in the Holy Quran, there's so many places where it is said that we should call unto Allah, we should pray to Him, we should praise Him by His beautiful names. In chapter 17, verse number 110, which is Surah Al-Isra, it says, "Call Him Allah or call Him Ar-Rahman. Whatever the name you call Him by, all His names are beautiful. Do not say your prayers too loudly or in too low a voice, but follow a middle course." Basically, this verse reminds us of the fact that we should always call unto Allah using His beautiful names, pray unto Him using those names. The 99 names of Allah are very popular, but there are so many more names of Almighty Allah that are available. But these ones are most common and are really easy to learn. So let's start with the one I'll be sharing with us today. The name of Almighty Allah that I'll be sharing with us today is Ar-Rashid. Ar-Rashid directly translates to guide to the right path. This name implies that Almighty Allah is the director of humans to the right path with His complete and supreme knowledge. Almighty Allah guides us by the signs in the universe. He guides us by the Quran, by our answered prayers, and by our ordered steps. Sometimes you just know something, you just feel something and you do it and it comes out right. It's not because you're smart, it's because Almighty Allah, who is Ar-Rashid, has been able to give you that guidance, and we should never take that guidance for granted, and we should always learn to pray and ask for that guidance. The way that we can add this in our prayer is to say, Ya Allah, Ya Rashid, order our steps and direct us to the path chosen by you and keep us firmly upon it. So you want to pray for guidance, you're confused about something, you can definitely use this name of Almighty Allah to call unto Him by His grace, and by His grace and power and might, He would guide you to the right path that would not lead you astray. Thank you so much for listening to this episode, and I also want to say a very big shout out to the Pearl Muslim Network on Instagram. She really motivated me to start this particular segment this year, and I would be drawing some inspiration, and I'll also be taking some duas that she shared on that particular Instagram page to be sharing with you during the course of Ramadan. Have yourself a fantastic Ramadan, and may this be the best one yet. Masalam. Thanks for listening.